Hey y'all, how's everyone doing? Well, a couple of things. I'm going to get ready. And I thought I would do this new regiment with you present. And it is so hot, I'm just trying to get ready without having little tissue pieces all over me. So, let's just get started. Y'all, I'm so hot. Okay, first of all, I want to put on this new eye cream that's supposed to change the world. And it's called Epicuren, like epic, cure, Epicuren Discovery Eye Cream. And I have been using it a couple of days, and I have to tell you, part of it is I have not been sleeping. And no, I don't think I have insomnia. Some of it's just a choice to stay up. But I think part of the reason that I choose to stay up is probably not healthy. It's probably because I just feel like I have not gotten to experience enough during the day. And I think that just comes from, you know, as you get older, you realize as the sun goes down and the next day comes, that's another day gone. And that's not the right philosophy. So I'm just being very open with y'all, and I wonder, do any of y'all ever struggle with that, or is that just me? So, but I know I need to go to bed earlier and not do this, where, you know, I'm making myself sleepy. And also, you're not what you need to be when you don't have enough sleep. So that's good reason enough to change. So I'm going to use my little Allie Glines makeup kit that I put together the other day when I was talking with y'all. And I'm going to go ahead and use the Laura Geller Spackle, which is a skin perfecting primer. And she's had that, but this is the hydrate one, and it moisturizes and replenishes besides being a primer. And right now I surely don't need moisture, but I do need to lock it in. That's the difference. So I'm only doing a dime or pea size, whatever you call it. I'm going to rub it between my fingers because the warmth of your skin emulsifies it a little bit better. And what that really means is it makes it go further. I put this right in these wrinkles that are the worst, over my mouth and over my eyebrows. And then the rest is going everywhere else. And because I'm nice and sweaty, to be honest, it's blending very nicely. And we'll just go ahead and rub that into the whole forehead now. And down by the crow's feet, kind of mixing in with that other. And then definitely take it down the neck. Okay, and some people just say put your leftovers down your neck. Your neck is one of the most age identifying things. And the thing is, it's going to happen. You're going to get crepey neck, okay? Unless you've got the money for a neck lift, which I may do one day if I ever had the money, just to get this up, because even if I do actually make myself lose some weight, then there'll be hangy skin here just because there's been a fat pocket there for so long, but also because I'm aging, and it would have happened anyway. So no beating up of self. But sometimes I don't ever believe in shaming yourself or beating yourself up. That's not what God would want. But sometimes we do get convicted by the Holy Spirit that this is the temple of God and we should be taking care of it. So that I do want to do. Now I'm going to try again using this Baked Balance and Brighten Color Correcting Foundation in medium from Laura Geller. I did a review a couple of videos back, so if you haven't seen that, you can go see that. And I'm just going to use a dome brush. I had the other one, but I did put that in my purse. And I'm going to swirl it around over here because it does dust it up, tap it off, and it does have a half mirror in it, which I like having at least a mirror. And you buff it in, y'all. That's how it works. You buff it in. Look how quiet I got when I was buffing. So I always get down here first because for women who are aged, that spot of your face really gets age spots pretty bad on this side out here, which is not where the sun hits. So when people say it's from sun, no, it's not. That's not even where the sun hits. Now I will also go that same place and down, because why? You don't want a line. Right? We don't want a line there. Alright, we're going to go beside the nose real good in the chin. And on the nose, either side real good. And then just kind of buff it into the forehead real good. And this is a lighter makeup, y'all. And it's supposed to be, okay? I always kind of dot it in afterwards. And the reason I do that, even with a powder foundation like this, also be sure and blend down real good, is because it pushes it into the pores, even though that primer seals over. So we'll see. I'm going to kind of wipe off my brush. Always wipe off your brush afterwards, just to get, you know, kind of the immediate stuff out. And then they had a duo highlighter, and the French Kiss part of this is supposed to be pink, but y'all, it's just not. I feel like it's not pink at all, to be honest. So I'm just going to really load it up. Let's see. Does it do pink? I'm just going to stay back here. I'm seeing almost no difference. So I feel like this is just a highlighter. It says it's a duo highlighter, but it's a pink highlighter. I'm not seeing it. Then I'm going to use the regular highlighter and just go on the nose bone. Oh, that's definitely there. The brow bones, they're there, and there, and there. And then on the Cupid's bow, this whole area under the nose, straight down, and especially on the Cupid's bow. And then the top of the chin, just the top. Then I am going to go ahead and go over right here. I just thought that would have some pink blushing quality to it, and it's not. Okay. Alright, so that is pure highlighter. So just remember that part. Now we're going to use our bronzer. And I'm going to go light with it as well. Let's see. You know, I use a bronzer brush, but we'll use this one. It's a powder brush. Swirl it around. And this is in Roman Holiday, which I did not order this. By the way, I have to say this. I did talk to them and said that the order didn't come in right. The blush didn't come at all, which was a Coral Cove color. And it didn't come at all. And so I realized, oh, and neither did an eye palette that included 3 eye palettes. And it had blushes in it too. And I thought that's a really good deal. But do you know what? It didn't come in, and I decided to take a refund. And you know why? I have so much makeup. And I'm betting it would have been good. But since they didn't get it to me, I think that somebody on the pick ticket line probably just messed up, if you want to know the truth. But, you know, I don't really need it. So, here is my bronzer. And I feel like that did a good job too. I do feel like this is a bit muddy for me, y'all. I do. And rather than use the blush that I have for her, which is that Malibu, it's a little bit strong. I'm just going to use, y'all, I had a whole new palette I was going to show y'all, but I'll wait on that one. I'm going to use the pink in this Sigma Beauty. Y'all know I do this all the time. And we're going to keep it kind of back here. And on the bridge of the nose where you would get a little bit of sun. Then on the inside of the bronzer, wherever you have the bronzer, come in on it and then blend back to the bronzer. And again, I'm staying back here this time. And it kind of brings your face up when you do that. Just kind of stay back a little bit. Sometimes I will purposely come forward, and that's if I want to look like I got some sun. But believe it or not, when you stay high like this with blush, it looks like you got some sun. See? I'm going to get it right on the hairline as well. Just to kind of... And the bulbous part of it too. Okay. Then, just to kind of blend out on either side of the nose, I am going to use this color just with the flathead kabuki and blend backward a little bit. So it's not too overdone. Same thing back here. It's a little muddy looking sometimes with bronzer. Okay. Did I just cancel my blush? I felt like I did a little bit. Maybe I overdid it. I do want it to come forward a little. Because you don't want it here and here. Unless you're trying to give a sunburn look, then you use a pinker blush, and you only do right there and there on the bridge of your nose, or right here. So it looks like you got sun. And I'm kind of like, I'm tanning now that I've gotten sun. Okay, I got a new palette. I want to talk to y'all about the palette. here. And it is a Bobbi brown. And this may go into a part 2 because I'm now going to do my eyes. And eyes always take longer for me. But this looks like, I love Bobbi brown. This may be my last Bobbi brown because I need to do, oh, this is nice. It came with a little brochure. And good. She's a professional makeup artist and she gives you 3 looks. So I'll pick one of them. How about that? Should I pick the most, I'll do the middle one. It's called Metal Rose. Look at this packaging. That is so pretty with all the glittery. Look, that is so pretty. Let's look at the colors inside. Nice big mirror. Look at the size of that mirror, y'all. And I'm going to do this upside down so you can see it better. And I'm going to put it next to my face so it will focus. Okay, those are gorgeous colors. So I'm just going to get to it. I might just choose my own way without looking at hers. I should look at hers though. She's a professional makeup artist, right? All right, let's just choose one. Which one do I want to do? I'm going to do the smoky rose look. Okay? So I go to electric floral. And push that onto lids. That's this, so that means you use your, when she says push, she means use your finger. So this is going on the lids. That's a beautiful color. You can use a flat shader, but I would get it wet so you can, and if you're going to use that, that's not a time to use your spit, ladies. That is a time to use like a MAC like this. MAC Prep and Prime, and it's a Fix Plus product. And you can spray your brush, a flathead brush. But really, I agree with her 100%. Your finger is better than anything to use for highly glitter products. So I'm just going to keep doing this. This is going to go into 2 videos just because I don't think, and even with editing, I can make this